Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod. So today we are pretty much just waiting for old Borvir to kick the bucket here. So it should happen any day now. He's 74. He could end up breaking the record for the longest lived ruler that we've had, but that remains to be seen. It may or may not happen. We will find out this episode though, I assume. So let's go ahead and get the clock running before anything else. We got a bunch of minor titles thrown at us, which we don't care about. Hold on here. Assassination attempt, okay. And what else? Olaf favors Tolan, okay. Need to, we want her to stay in, but everybody else is gonna get out of combat. So, it looks like Goldear's ran away with this one. He's got 4. Tolan's at 1. Tolan's actually not a bad candidate. His intrigue is really bad, but once you become ruler, you can focus on one trait fairly easily. Whereas the other traits, he's actually pretty well balanced. He wouldn't have been a terrible choice. And let's see here. So once Goldear inherits the throne, he's already 56. He won't be king for that long. Tolan is still definitely a viable option after Goldear. So let's just keep that running in the hopes that it'll happen sooner than later. Any tech for us to work on? No. Age 80, Mayor Gregor of Riften died comatose in bed. Okay. How are we doing on factions? Is there any factions we should be worried about? Who is this? Jarl Ricka II. Ricka II has been somewhat of a thorn in my side. The original Ricka wasn't a problem at all. In fact, she was pretty loyal. But Ricka II has been just an absolute pain in my butt. My son Yilgar is aiming for the stars, the ambitious little brat. Perfect. That's exactly what we want in our future ruler. Good. So let's see. Yeah, he's shaping up to be a pretty decent character. He's only 7, so he's only been under our tutelage for a year, and he's pretty good, or at least shaping up to be. He's diligent, ambitious, companion's bloodline. He's a Nord under the Lord birth sign, which is pretty fitting since he's going to be the first person, potentially. No, actually, never mind, because Goldear is going to have that honor. I was going to say Goldear will be the first true High King of Skyrim, because Borvir was actually the King of Riften and the King of Eastmarch first, and he created that title. Goldear is going to be the first king to inherit that title. But yeah, he'll shape up to be a pretty good character from the looks of it. So what was Ricka up to? She was my cousin? I thought that's what it said. She's going to be hard to find though. Right, we still hold Riften. I thought she was somewhere in the east over here. No, everybody sort of looks the same. White dudes with beards. And they've all got like brown hair too. Huh, where was Ricka? There she is. Ironbind, okay. Let's grab our Spy Master. I'm gonna have her scheme in Ironbind, I guess. Was she already doing that? I think she was doing, well, she was building a spy network there. But we're gonna try to catch Ricka with her hand in the cookie jar or something to that effect. Prince Syl doesn't have any land, that's okay. He's not a particularly great character. And his son's a Baron already, so not too worried about inheriting anything. Or lack of inheriting anything. Assassination attempt on Thane Lammy of Dunmarch. I'll tell him to stop that. I can't. Oh no, did the Queen die? Ah, bummer. Well, at least it was a natural death. Let's pause. He's still trying to kill his wife. Yeah. She needs a guardian. Memna. Goldier, no. Let's let Sinding do it. He's a pretty good character. And we need a new spy master. It's gonna be her, I suppose. We're gonna have her get back to scheming and Ironbind. Borvir's now unmarried, but that's okay. He's 74. He's not gonna live much longer. Military wise, looks like we're back up to 100%, but we can't, again, we can't do anything until he passes on. So we'll have to kind of wait this one out. Legal wise, he's content, so we can't do anything with that either. Oh, our dry mode's done though. What else can we build? Palisades. That'd be like all of our money though. Oh, autosave. So what do we got here? Could do a tavern room, gate bridge, gambling room. Archer's quarters might be smart. Yeah, let's do an archer's quarters. At age 17, Yigva Bjorga died after a period of illness. Wow, that's a bummer. She's really young. She wasn't related by blood, though. Okay. Who is? She's trying to seduce someone in my family who I don't really care about, to be honest. Okay. When's it gonna happen? Yeah, he's still trying to kill his wife, and I honestly do not care. I'm almost tempted to help him just so I don't have to keep reading about it. Let's see. We should probably start building up the rift as well. The Palace of the Kings is already pretty substantially built up. Huh. Hang on. What's going on here? So Invoker Swick died apparently. Yeah. And then she's trying to seduce somebody. Thane Thani of Sheerpoint seeks to fabricate a claim on the Jarldom of Corvinjune. No. Not gonna happen. And they're still trying to kill that Dark Elf. I don't really care about that. Our Magister is now dead though, so let's see, they're both tied. I'm gonna give it to her because she's a prior. It makes more sense to give it to a prior than just some guy who happens to be somewhat learned or learned. What do we got here? Cultural tech. Okay. A son was born to Lond Ironscales and somebody with a ridiculous name named Lond. Okay, so Lond the second, or there might have been several Londs ahead of him. I'm not sure. Lond was... I don't know. He's going to accept our request. Let's see, who was Lond's father? I thought it was one of my... It could be one of my siblings. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Stuart Rangela has had some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. For 3 gold we can adopt them, and we get plus 100% economy tech spread rate. Let's do that. Always worth it for that one when you have the gold. Archer's quarters is complete. They're still trying to kill the Dark Elf. And they're trying to kill somebody that I don't know. And someone else got imprisoned that I don't know. Right, so let's look at Riften. Riften could probably use some upgrades as well. Let's do a shrine first of all. Can we actually do both at once? We might be able to actually. Can't really afford to do both at once though. Mayor Bercy of Riften died of a period of illness. Yarrika now favors Tolan as their King of Skyrim. That's not good. So now Tolan is in second place with 2 votes. rather than in second place with 1 vote. My son, Prince Ylgar, is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein him in a bit. So proud. Proud's not bad. Humble is okay as well. Humble's going to give him better diplomacy. So it might be worth going for that. Yeah. I mean, it's what? 50-50 basically. Let's try it. Cool. So now he's humble. Oh no, he's got pneumonia. That's not good. Please don't die from pneumonia. If he survives, he'll be so good, but if he doesn't, we're in trouble. I mean, not in serious trouble. There's plenty of decent replacements. It's just he's the most promising of them. Jarl Olaf of Winterhold is rumored to be involved in an assassination attempt on Sigrid. And someone's trying to fabricate a claim on the Rift. That is not good. Our shrine's done, though. Let's see. You are? That's pretty treasonous, man. And he's trying to kill Sigrid, of who I don't really know or care. So whatever. We'll ignore that. But yeah, nobody's fabricating claims on the Rift. Yeah, you're damn right it was misdirected. You can go after anybody you want except me. Okay. I really wish we could keep expanding our kingdom. There's just not a whole lot for me to do currently. We'll have to kind of poke around up north here and see if there's any more Nords willing to join us. I wish we could get these guys to revolt against him. Because if they did that, we might be able to pull them in. He actually doesn't hate us as much as the other guy did, though, so let's see about... No, not going to happen. Let's see, we've got 6 versus 8, so not quite there, but actually closer than we were. Who's in charge of Morthal? I think we've already looked at this, and he wasn't quite there either. Yeah, same thing, 6 to 8. What about Solitude? They're definitely not going to be... Yeah, he's a king, so not going to happen there. This guy is not a Nord, so probably not too willing. Yeah, I thought as much. He might be a Nord. Yeah, he is a Nord. Let's see about him. No. Too far away. Uh-oh. Lammy of Winter War got killed. They're trying to kill Sigrid still. He was successful, but we didn't catch him in the act, so nothing we can do about it. And yeah, same thing there. We lost 10 prestige because my steward got wounded collecting taxes. Oh well. So yeah, it's not looking very promising for recruits to join our kingdom. But once we swap kings, we should be able to push west a bit. They'll be a fairly easy target, especially if we can unseat this guy. They should just fall right in. Whiterun, probably not so much. Let's see. She's now of legal age. She is the daughter of Agni Ironscale, so nobody particularly important. Let's see. He's a Thane. Let's marry her to a Thane. Especially a Thane who's not of my bloodline. Okay, so she's going to Brittlesham Pass. Interesting. Who is this? Champion Thormor Scarface of Dawnstar. He doesn't have a liege. Who is he? He's in my prison cells, okay. Well, I will release him. Because why not? And he's still not... I don't know. He's still not like... Oh, Champion of Dawnstar Avengers, okay. How old is he? 48. Is there anybody close to that? 34. Sure. Actually, do we have anybody of our bloodline? Serana. Would that work? No. Oh, he can't marry anyways because he's the leader of whatever that group was that attacked us. That's a bummer. Probably should have just executed him then. Oh well. He is what's the word? A little bit friendly toward us, so not a huge deal. Who's this guy? Oh right, he forgot what he did. I honestly don't remember, but he did something directly against us when he was part of our court, so yeah, we had to lock him up. And let's see, 76, I think he just broke the record. Let's see, Karita was 74. Prior to that, Fenric was 75. So yeah, Borvir is now the longest lived ruler of our kingdom, although only by a year. Still trying to kill Sigrid and Lindley. Don't care. Don't care at all. What's Goldir getting himself into over here currently? He's the king of Camlorn, in case you guys weren't aware. The small spider makes my son Yilgar squeal and run for cover. This is starting to worry me. Yeah, we don't want any cowards. Let's go for Fear is the Mind Killer. Did that work out? Looks like it did. So he's not brave, but he's not craven either. So what happened here? Oh no, Olaf died. He was pretty loyal to us. We'll have to see if his son is as loyal. Or whoever his heir was. I assume it's his son, but it might not be. Oh, let me clear through these. He did not get his claim on Dunstad, so that's good. Or Frostcrag. Or Horan. Ayla needs a teacher. Let's go with Signy. So yeah, oops, wrong button. What's going on in Camlorn? She actually controls like the entire, oh never mind, just the two. Oops, a little bit too quick there. So yeah, that's his wife. And if we can, well, we won't pull that off, so never mind. I won't even mention it. Well, I'll explain what I was thinking. So my thought was, a daughter was born. God, they really like that name, don't they? And it looks like Jarl Hill is going to back us in voting for Goldir, so that's good. Now we're 5-1. So my thought was, if Goldir's son, or eldest son, inherits Camlorn, and we could manipulate it so that his eldest son inherits Skyrim, we would effectively claim... Oh, it happened. We would effectively claim Camlorn for ourselves, but since Goldir is obviously going to be inherited by somebody of our choosing, probably this kid, not likely to happen. Okay, so be it. To Sovngarde. I'm going to pause. We need to kind of resituate a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. We have a new heir. Tolan is our new heir. We need an ambition. I'm going to work on my stewardship first. And then, let's see here. 3 children lack guardians. Don't really care who brings her up. We've got Ayla and Ilgar. Don't really care who brings her up either, to be honest. He, however, needs to be brought up by ourselves. So where are we? Probably not particularly high on this list. There we go. Successor nomination. Who to choose? I'm going to nominate the kid. Where is he? There he is. And then we've got claims that we can press. We still are holding Shoreflow. Well, actually, no, we got it back because he was holding it for a time. And our council needs to change. So now Hella will take over on that. She's going to fabricate claims on... I don't really know, to be honest. We'll do that one last. Our Marshal, he's decent, but Agni is better. And she's going to train troops in the capital. Our Steward, she's not terrible, but Sinding is really, really good. He's going to collect taxes. Spymaster, going to put her back in charge. She's going to continue to scheme and Ironbind. And for Magister, we're going to go with... Huh. Oh no, she inherited Riften. Bummer. We're going to go with Gundlar then. And he's going to research cultural tech. Right, so what do we want to do with her? We can sow dissent, colonize provinces, fabricate claims. Dunmer. It might be worth trying that. So we could colonize them with Nords before we take it. Could also do that north, or not north, west of us as well, but it's going to be a while before we hit anything that's not Nord controlled. I think fabricating claims is probably going to be a smart choice. And we'll do it on... Really doesn't matter. We have claims on basically everything through our High Kingdom. Speaking of which, we should probably make sure nobody's rising up against us. Just her. What do we want to do legally? I think high crown levies might be smart. Maximum is going to be ideal, but it's going to take us a while to get there. Meritocratic leadership is also going to be important. And then I'd like to get these as well. So that's the goal anyways. But yeah, let's take this for now. And I don't know, maybe I should have waited on that, but let's see what this says. As the old High King dies and you raise to the throne of Skyrim, the Great Moot is summoned to either confirm your rule or disapprove your coronation. Jarls from all over Skyrim gather at your capital for the secret meetings that shall determine your right to rule. Okay. Oh, so we still have Riften. Let's see. What? After a few days of debates, the Great Moot has officially denounced you as unfit to rule Skyrim. They elect another Jarl instead and give him full claim over your High Kingdom. We are going to refuse that. Okay, it looks like Jarl Bronrod now favors Ylgar as well. That's good. And Jarl Hill favors him as well. Eastmarch, let's bring him up ourselves. Because I like his name. And that's interesting. Who did they give the claim to? Is it a faction? No. Let's see. Is that my wife? Yeah. We'll do it. I'm not going to actually do anything about it, but we'll do it. Okay, we'll keep this running. Why do we have so many events? Jesus. The Lords of Skyrim have approved high crown levies. Cool. Jarl Dorothy favors Tolan. Jarl Lenoir now favors Prince Ylgar. That's good. Okay, so we have a bunch of factions popping up. Who is this guy? And why is he trying to kill my people? He's approved it, has approved it, has approved, has approved, has approved. She's trying to seduce somebody, I don't care. Approved, approved, approved. And we have new heir. Okay. So that worked out. 4-2. He is looking like the better character. I can always nominate Tolan if that ends up not being the case. But yeah, for now I'd like to go with the younger candidate. And that went through, so that's cool. We should have a little bit bigger, yeah, a much bigger military base now. Not an actual base, but a basis for our army. We got a lot more factions springing up though, so that's something to keep an eye on. This one is particularly strong. I'm going to try to sort of soothe this guy into changing his mind. Remove the king's piece. No, we don't want that. We don't want any of that. Let's give you... I don't know. Let's give you honors. How about that? And I'll send you a gift. Not that I can really afford it. Let's see if that changes his mind at all. Yeah, that changes his mind quite a bit. I need to catch her because she's founding a lot of these. Or at least backing them. Jarl Dorothy now favors Jarl Shiarnfid, whoever the hell that is. And she founded a new faction for him. Okay. 19%. None of these are particularly strong. But if we can get rid of Rika, we can nip a lot of these in the bud. I think we're pretty close to out of time though. I'm going to need to check that in just a second. While visiting my local horse breeder to requisition new steeds for my household, my master of horse came across a particularly outstanding specimen. Wow, I can't really afford that. Yeah, no thanks. Right, so I'm going to pause here and take a look at the time. I imagine we're probably over, if not very close to. Okay, so as I expected, we are out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode in just a second. Next time around, we are finally able to declare war again. So we might. The kicker is going to be all of these here. I don't want to risk declaring war if we're going to be dealing with like a civil war or a rebellion at the same time. So we need to try to deal with as many of these as we can. I think targeting Rika and maybe trying to improve Dorothy's opinion of us will get rid of a lot of these. There's a couple other Thanes and Jarls who are causing trouble in here, but those are the two major ones. And so I think dealing with them is going to solve a lot of problems for us. But if we can get that taken care of, or even just get it to a point where we think we can manage it, we'll probably go after the Pale and consider going after Whiterun. Although Whiterun's going to be a bigger threat, I think he's going to need a couple years under his belt before we go after them. Because they, I imagine, have a decent amount of cash to throw at mercenaries. That's their monthly balance. I want to know how much they total. Like, oh, never mind. That is their total. Monthly balance is +2. So they don't have a ton of money, but they have enough to hire some mercenaries if they need to. We obviously can hire a little bit more, but I'd prefer not to if I don't have to. Either way, we'll sort that out next time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod Let's Play.